Hey and welcome to this investment type video. I know that I currently don't make a lot of these type of videos, but it's something that I have done for years. I have been investing and trading for many years, and it's something that you guys have been requesting me for quite a long time about how to start investing and about how to trade, how not to get scammed, etc. You name it. A lot of these things I do have a lot of knowledge about, and I want to spread awareness and I want to help people out. So if that is something that you would like to see on this channel, let me know in the comments and I will definitely make it happen. Since there are so many factors when it comes to trading and investing, I can definitely not make that in even 2 videos. It would probably take playlists to go through all the things that you have to know. So I'm not gonna be doing that in this video, but this video will focus on some current really good investments that you can make. If you got some money over right now in your wallet and you would like to invest that into something better, I would highly recommend you to take a closer look into this video and the things I'll be going through. And also a like on the video would be highly appreciated. Thank you so much. So to start things off, we kinda have to look over the current situation of the market and the community, because that is something that as an investor you always have to do. No matter the circumstances, do not invest before you have a hang or at least know kinda of what's going on at the moment. So in the CSGO scene there's something called a major, and a major is a tournament where the pros compete in the highest league for some really insane prizes. And this usually takes part twice a year, but last year due to COVID we could not have a single one. And during the times of, or during the event of a tournament or a major, they always release autograph capsules and also holo and foil capsules, which has to do with the teams and the pro signatures. And these ones always gets discontinued, and being discontinued from the game means that they will never be released again. And this has proved to be a really good investment potential for investors such as me, because they will never get back to the game and the demand for them is high and the supply will get lower and lower over the years, and so they have always shown really good potential in investing and making a lot of profit. And so why am I mentioning this right now? That is because right now we haven't had a major last year. So in return of all of this, they did actually release a 2020 regional major rankings capsule just a few days back. And these ones, they don't have the autograph capsules, but they do have the holo and foils from the teams. So what I want with this information right now is not to invest in it, because I think that it's a risky thing to do. So at the moment you can actually go into CS and you can buy these capsules for 0.8 or 0.5, I don't remember. You can see on the screen right now, euros. And so they are not very expensive, but you can buy them, you can unbox them, and they have been selling a lot on the market right now. And the trend right now is to unbox these things. And what does that have to do with us and making profit? Here's the thing, whenever there's a major in general, the other major capsules, all the other stickers, they usually go on discounts on the Steam market, and they are not actually on discounts. They are discontinued as I mentioned earlier, they will not come out again, but people, they sell them because they think it would be more fun to unbox some new stickers and also invest in the new stickers instead. So now that we've covered the basic background on why all of this stuff is happening, I will be going over to what items to actually invest in and what really good opportunities that lay ahead of us. But I think as an investor, doesn't matter if you're a beginner or more experienced investor, I still think it's super important to know your background and that way be able to in the future invest and make a lot of more profit from your knowledge. Knowledge is money, that's just how it is. So the first thing I would recommend to look into would be capsules, and that would be the autograph and the holo foils capsules from all the majors. They have all basically gone down in price a bit. I do think that it would be a really good opportunity to look into the Katowice 2019 autographs, because they have been steadily going up and they are currently quite low in price, like the lowest for a long period. And I do think that if you invest in this right now, you have a pretty good chance of making quite a lot of money in not too long of a period. But I do also think that the Berlin holos and foils could be a pretty good investment since they are super low in price at the moment, and I'm pretty sure they will go up to the €2 mark pretty soon, so you should definitely check those out as well. Another thing you could invest in would be something long term, and that could be cases, because cases steadily go up because the demand of them is very high and the quantity of them is not as high. which means that over time they will steadily go up in price, and especially the older ones. So going for some of those could be something, but I would not recommend this for a short-term investment. This would probably take a longer time, as it usually takes some time for them to rise a lot in price. Another really good investment in my opinion would be to wait till the Broken Fang pass goes on sale, and it does that at the end of a operation. And during that time a lot of people will have claimed their items and have listed them on the market, and that means that the quantity is pretty much at its highest, and at that point prices should be pretty low and you should be able to buy a lot of stuff and save them as investments for whenever the operation ends. And at the end of the operation things will kind of take a turn. People that hasn't really invested yet and people are late to invest, they will notice that prices are going up for the items because they are no longer accessible from claiming them, in game. And so this spiral will go up with people like saying, oh, these items are going up in price, I have to buy, and so on. And as we saw with the previous operation, the Shadowed Web operation, prices steadily went up after the operation had ended, but also they went down really fast again. So you kinda wanna sell everything off at that point, and then maybe reinvest when prices crash again, and then wait till the next wave. This sort of investment would be a shorter term investment, but will still take quite some time since the operation ends at the end of April. Which items would make you the most money, you might ask? Well, there's a high risk, high reward side, and there's also this safer side you can take, which might also make you as much money, if not more. But I would say this, the case itself, it's very risky to invest in. There's a chance that it might not be discontinued, and this means that it might end up in the drop pool in-game and the price of it would actually just crash. But there's also a very good chance that it is gonna get discontinued and the price of it would go up so high the first day, and you would be able to sell it off day after operation ends and probably make maybe 2 times your money. And so it's a high risk, high reward, but since the Operation Hydra and Operation Shadowed Web both had their cases discontinued, the probabilities of that happening are pretty high. But I would still say, do not invest all of your money in this. And if it actually crashes, you should be there at the end date of the operation when it ends, and make sure you stay up to date with the news, and if it gets into the drop pool, make sure to sell everything up straight away, because it will just go down in price after that point. I personally wouldn't invest a lot in the agents. I don't think they will do too well, and so you should probably not do that. At least when it comes to the Broken Fang agents, I would still say that the old agents would be a very good investment to make for the future, a long-term investment, because those agent prices will probably go up a lot, since they were the first agents to ever make it to CS. The next thing would be skins, and I do think skins is a really good investment, but I think it would take a bit longer than for some other items to go up in price, so you might have to wait a year till they actually make you a lot of profit. The last thing would be the stickers, and I think the stickers will be the best thing to invest in. Stickers in general, whenever you apply them to a weapon, they will disappear forever, and they will be on the weapon. You cannot take them off. And the quantity of them will decrease after the operation ends, since they will never get dropped again, because after all, it's the Broken Fang sticker collection, so these stickers will probably never come back, like 99% chance. During the time of the Shadowed Web operation, there was not a lot of hype around the stickers, but I always saw the opportunity of the stickers being a very good investment, and I did invest quite a lot in them. And if you bought some earlier on in the Operation Shadowed Web, you would have made a lot of money selling them off after, because they went up so much in price. And stickers in general, that would be the safest thing in my opinion, because they will never make it back, and they actually look awesome. Like this Battle Scarred Hollow, I think this will have so much hype around it, and I think the price could even go up to like 10 euros, if not more in the future. So I would definitely take a look at that, but also do not underestimate the Enemy Spotted Hollow. I think that sticker looks absolutely amazing, and I think the price is really underrated for it compared to the other stickers. So take a look at that one, and I do think that these stickers would make a lot of profit pretty fast, whenever people see the potential and whenever people see they're going up in price, and whenever people realize that they will actually not be dropped again, and they actually look amazing. So make sure to look into these stickers. I think that would be one of the best investments to do. Not to mention the opportunity of actually investing in the pass itself, which will probably go up in price after a little time, and it's a pretty safe investment to do. So do check the pass out as well. It's going to go on the discount at the end of the operation, so wait with buying that one till the end and save it for some time, and you will probably make a lot of profit. Another thing you could invest in if you don't feel like investing into all of the other stuff and you just want to have some play skins to play around with and you really dislike the Operation Broken Fang skins, is that you can actually take a look at some of the older skins from CS and see if you can find yourself some good deals now that the major capsules has come out and people are selling their stuff for cheaper. So yeah, take a look for that, and maybe you can save them for a longer period and make yourself some good money. The last thing that I would like to mention in today's video would be that Prix, a friend of mine, a fellow YouTuber that makes daily uploads, you should definitely check him out. He does some amazing content and he also does some really good investment things that you and I will benefit a lot from, because we are not very good at investments, are we now? Exactly. So subscribe to Prix. He made a video about Dota 2 items, and it's basically like CS stuff, but it's another game. And there is this case that has been discontinued from the game, and not a lot of people know about it. So I'll link his video down in the description if you wanna find the information about that. I did myself invest a lot of money into that, because I think, and Prix thinks, and some of the other YouTube friends I have do think that this is a really good investment opportunity. And you know, when things are being discontinued, they will go up in price, because they will be, or the quantity of those items will be less and less over time, and people will be really hyped to get some of them. This information basically wraps up the entire video. I know it was a hell of a long video, but I think it's really important to put a lot of good information out there, because I haven't quite done that in my videos yet. I want to do it, and if you want to see that happening, please let me know. I'll happily make a playlist of a lot of good tips and tricks. But there is one thing with making a video like this one, and that is that I have to find a lot of information about the things I'm talking about, and I have to double check that my facts are right. I have to check with my friends that I'm not saying something that is totally absurd, because that could potentially ruin some of you guys' economies and investments. So I'm trying my best to put out the best information out there. After all, I'm just an individual. I make this as a hobby. This is my hobby to invest and trade. So take it with a grain of salt, and also do not trust everything I say. You know, I'm just a human being and I can also be wrong. So double check what I'm saying and make sure that you do your own research as well. I'm trying my best though, and if I'm gonna make a series like this, I'm gonna, you know, do my absolute best to make it as informative and good as possible. And I want you guys to learn and get some really good information out of this and potentially make some huge profits. So this that I say is just from my knowledge, my information, and be careful. That's what I'm trying to say here. But anyways, thank you so much for watching all of this video. By the way, I might lisp during this video. I might lisp during the makings of this video, because I have had, well, I've been without a tooth for almost a year now, and I just got my how do you say it? My fake tooth in. Like, it looks like a real tooth, and it's very nice to finally get it, but it takes some time to get used to. So I'm sorry if I lisp during the video. My apologies. And as always, join the Discord if you haven't, and I'm happy to see you around. Thanks for watching the video all the way till the end. It's actually sick that you made it this far. Well, till next time. What am I saying? Well, till next time, I'll see you guys. Wait, that's not my outro. That's not my outro. So till next time, smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.